And now, Photograph Folly. A man is waiting in the lobby of a small hospital. A nurse approaches, and he hastens to inquire.
And how is my wife now, nurse?
She's very comfortable. It's nothing much. Slight concussion, one finger fractured. Some bruises, of course. She's suffering rather badly from shock, too. Poor little thing.
I'm going to see her.
You'll keep right out.
I will not. She's my wife.
You've done enough damage to her as it is. Anyhow, there's a sergeant of police waiting to see you.
Over this?
What else?
Who brought the sergeant of police into this?
The doctor, I suppose. Maybe he's thinking of having you certified.
Certified?
Anyone who does what you did to that sweet little thing must be mad. Anyhow, you'd better see the sergeant, or he'll be in for you.
All right. I suppose it's my own fault. In here?
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Good day. Bit of trouble here, I believe.
It was all a mistake, Sergeant, an accident. I wouldn't harm a hair of my wife's head. I love her.
And what's wrong with her?
A slight concussion, fractured finger, bruises, and severe shock. And they won't let me go into her.
Lucky for her, eh? Do you often get violent like this?
I never get violent. I didn't get violent with her.
Well, what would you do if you did get violent?
Listen, Sergeant. Are you a married man?
I am.
Then I can talk to you. Did you ever go on holidays without your wife?
Only once, my boy. Somebody up there must have known me. Yeah, but what's that got to do with it?
I went on holidays without her. There was a girl. You know, those silly holiday flirtations. This girl and I posed for some photographs. You know, the silly way you pose for snapshots when you're on holidays. We were in bathing suits, too.
I see.
Well, I brought the film back. I left it at the chemist to be developed.
And then what?
My wife came in today, and she told me she'd called into the chemist to get something. And the silly, confounded chemist had mentioned to her that he had some snaps I'd left there to be printed.
The snaps are you and this girl, eh?
Yes, and there she was with the packet in her hand, getting ready to open it. My brain reeled. If she saw those snaps, she'd think...
I know, my boy. I told you I was married myself.
Well, I thought quickly. I didn't waste a moment. I had to act on the spot. I had to do something to prevent her seeing those snaps. She was already opening the packet.
What did you do?
I threw a fit.
Eh?
I threw a fit. I acted as though I was going to have a fit.
To distract her attention?
Exactly. I thought I might be able to grab the packet of snaps, you know, in my frenzy and tear them up.
And in trying to do that, you inflicted slight injuries?
Well, I sort of foamed at the mouth, you see, and rolled my eyes about. And when I went to grab the packet, she became frightened and backed away.
And then what?
Well, I had to get those snaps. She fell over a chair, and I fell on top of her. Slight concussion, fractured finger, bruises, shock. She'll be all right in a fortnight.
You didn't mean to hurt her?
Hurt her? I love her. She's my wife. But if she'd seen those snaps, she'd jump at conclusions, and she'd think that...
And did you get them?
Yes, I got them. And when the doctor came to attend her, I had a look at them.
Well, my boy, I'm sorry for you. Slight concussion, you say?
And a fractured finger.
Bruises?
And shock. And they won't let me see her. She'll be frightened of me for the rest of her life.
Very awkward predicament. But the point is, my boy... Well, the point is she didn't see the snaps.
The point is, it wouldn't have mattered if she did. They were all duds.